Hey, it's Eric again, back with another Portland food focus from my car. I'm going to be in Northeast today running some errands, and I feel like going old school. So today we're going to Clyde's Prime Rib, grab a couple of sandwiches. So let's eat. We're here outside of Clyde's Prime Rib in Northeast Portland. It's like Northeast 54th and Sandy. I read on a burger list recently that Clyde's Prime Rib's got one of the best burgers in town. So running some errands here in Northeast Portland today, had to pick one up. Also picked up a French dip sandwich because it's a steak restaurant. So I imagine their French dip's gonna be pretty good. Man, walking into Clyde's, that's some ambiance right there. Reminds me a lot of the Tornado Room in Madison, Wisconsin. Let's get in this burger first because I'm really excited to try it. Comes in a box. You know what that means. This is definitely not a smash burger. I called this in about 10 minutes ago, and right as I got into Clyde's, I heard the ding. The bartender said, "Oh, your order's ready." It's timed perfectly because we would not want to forego any potential quality based on temperature. So, not a smash burger, as you can see. This is the definition of a pub burger. It's got pickles, tomatoes, big thing of cheese. It's got some onions and lettuce. It's got burger sauce on both buns. It looks delicious. And let's give it a bite. Dang. All right. Recently, I've gotten so used to smash burgers that having to figure out how to take one complete bite of this whole thing was a bit of a challenge here. Lots of ingredients. Lots of really great colors on this burger, as you can see, between the bright orange cheese, the tomatoes. Produce is just starting to come into season here in Oregon, insofar as it ever goes out of season. But yeah, just a rainbow of colors on this burger. The burger sauce continues to drip into this box of fries and onto my steering wheel, so let us not waste too much more time. Stylistically, I usually tend to prefer burgers that have not a ton of accoutrements on them, but every element of the produce on this burger is incredible. The pickles are very, very dill forward. Got a nice crisp to them, like on a deli sandwich. These tomatoes are bright, almost sweet, very good. This burger sauce puts a nice kiss on it. They have not skimped on the burger sauce. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Maybe this is just the power of suggestion, but I always feel like burgers cooked on the same flat top or grill as steaks taste like 10% better, at least. I picked up my food in the lounge, which is extremely dimly lit, even for 2 in the afternoon. And I loved it. Just walking in there, I was like, oh yeah, this is me right here. I've got both vaccine shots in. So in about a week and a half, I'm going to be fully protected against this thing that's been going around. And one of the places that I'm going to take advantage of for sure is Clyde's Prime Rib. I got to come here for cocktails some night. I feel like this would be a perfect addition after a few of those post dinner. These fries almost seem double fried. They're very crunchy, very lightly seasoned with some parsley and some salt. The potato is the flavor that comes through the strongest here. Those are some good fries. Those will reheat well, I think. Do one more bite of this burger and then we'll move on to the French dip. You know what? I lied. This burger's so good, I'm just gonna finish it right now. Yeah, what more could you really ask from a burger? It was cooked nicely. I like to have my burgers cooked more towards a medium or a medium rare when I'm eating in a restaurant, but when I'm eating in my car or having takeout, I tend toward a medium well experience. And that's what they offered here at Clyde's Prime Rib. Again, the produce that they put on top of the burger was universally excellent. Crispy lettuce, flavorful peppery onions, really bright tomatoes, as I mentioned, delicious tasting pickles. super high quality ingredients. Am I surprised that a prime rib restaurant is producing an excellent burger? Absolutely not, but it's good to know for sure. Okay, French dip sandwich. Again, the ambiance of Clyde's prime rib is the closest thing to a supper club I've seen since moving to Portland from the state of Wisconsin. Saturday nights in Wisconsin is peak prime rib time, especially at supper clubs. You'll go and you'll sit down, you'll have a couple brandy old fashions, you'll get your Lazy Susan with the different kind of little snacky foods on it. Get your prime rib with your au jus on the side, baked potato, vegetable. Finish it off with a little ice cream drink. It's an experience replicated few other places. Yeah, the vibe inside of Clyde's really brought me back like instantaneously. Definitely a place I'll want to spend more time for sure. Okay, enough jibber jabber, Eric. French dip sandwich. A place with prime rib in the name of the restaurant is probably going to have a good French dip sandwich, so had to order this as well on top of the burger. Well, visually certainly not disappointing. Finely chopped, juicy roast beef on a French roll. Also comes with some au jus. I try not to spill it all over my pants, like in the video from Sandwich. All right, first we'll try it. No, I was gonna say first we'll try it just plain, but a French dip needs to be dipped. So let's do the dip. Wow, I had high expectations and they've been met. You know, it's just a very meaty sandwich. There's no toughness or chewiness about this meat. It is so tender, so well prepared. There's just like the lightest brushing of horseradish dressing on top of this. Horseradish, of course, being an extremely strong flavor, which can overpower anything. So they've done a good job to just kiss it with some horseradish, leaving the prime rib to be the true star of the show. Oh, this is a great sandwich. Occasionally with a sliced or chopped beef sandwich like this, you'll run into a piece where you'll kind of drag a whole bunch of the inside out of the sandwich. Not the case here. Clean, tender bites all the way through. Even without the au jus, this is one delicious sandwich. I mean, the dip part of the French dip, as with most French dips, just adds a little extra moisture, if you will, to the sandwich. Not that this needs it. I don't think I'd ever want to do the full dunk, because otherwise it might just turn to mush on account of, again, how tender and finely cut the roast beef in this sandwich already is. But just having that little extra flavor with each dip, that's just a really good au jus. I'm gonna try it by itself. Oh yeah, obviously it's just like a really, really flavorful beef broth. Sometimes au jus has a tendency to be a little bit of a salt bomb, but again, extremely well-balanced flavors here from Clyde's prime rib. This has been a terrific, terrific lunch. All right, so to wrap things up, I've still got half of that French dip sandwich left. I may share it, I may eat it later, we shall see. But either way, whomever eats it is gonna really enjoy it. Super easy to eat, super well-balanced flavors, nice little horseradish dressing on top. I mean, that's just a great sandwich. I do not have any of the burger left because I crushed the whole thing right here in my car. I've obviously mentioned this a few times now, but burgers from steak restaurants tend to be pretty flavorful. And that trend was absolutely maintained here at Clyde's Prime Rib. Great, well-seasoned pub burger style piece of meat, abundant amount of cheese on top, just the vibrant colors and the vibrant flavors of the vegetables on top really put it to the next level. I took a look at their menu at Clyde's here, obviously, before I ordered. They've got a lot of good steaks, steak dinners, and I can't wait to come here for one of those in just a few weeks. And I would recommend that if you too are a steak person, come here to Clyde's. I'm sure they've got some really, really good dinners, if what I had today for lunch is any indicator. But either way, if you're out here on Sandy in the 50s and you're craving a really good burger, and especially if you want a good roast beef sandwich, stop here at Clyde's Prime Rib, grab something for lunch, and I think you'll really enjoy it. All right, back at home after a delicious trip to Clyde's Prime Rib. Walking in there and seeing the dimly lit, old school, full bar looking ambiance, I had a feeling I was gonna like the food I got. And I was right. All the flavors on that burger come together really well. From the patty that I'm sure is cooked on the same surface as Clyde's wonderful steaks, draped with a lot of cheese, really, really high quality veggies, and a burger sauce that really provided a nice little zing on top of everything. Star of the show today, though, has got to be that French dip. Again, not a surprise from a restaurant that literally has prime rib in the name of it, but that might be the best French dip sandwich I've ever had. They've taken great care to make sure that that roast beef is as enjoyable to eat as possible, and the other ingredients in that sandwich, the bread, the au jus, and that little bit of horseradish dressing that's just mixed in there, brings it all together for a wonderful experience. That's gonna do it for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more of my content, you know exactly what to do. Take care. See you soon.